I'll see you tomorrow. Be kind to one another. Bye. Anyway.
Leading the way. This is the Wabash Valley's most accurate and reliable newscast with Susan Dinkle and meteorologist Kevin Orpert. This is News 10, first at 5.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Hunter Petroviak in today for Susan Dinkle. We have a developing weather situation, so we need to check in with Eric Stidman right away. Eric, go ahead and take the reins here and update us on what we're looking at.
All right, well, thank you, Hunter. So what we have going on right now is we have a tornado warning in effect for Greene and Owen County until 5:15 Eastern time. So we're just about 17 minutes away from that being allowed to expire. You see the red polygon there on your screen right next to the word Bloomington. That's what I'm keeping my eye on for you this afternoon. And I'm going to give you a closer look here and let you see. And just to give you an idea of what's going on here, the National Weather Service issued this after radar indicated a rotation and a law enforcement officer just east-northeast of Worthington spotted rotation in a cloud. So what I'm going to do now for you is I'm going to take a closer look at this, and I'll show you what we look at here at Storm Team 10 when we start analyzing these weather systems. So you can see the majority of this little thunderstorm has now moved out of the area, but just to make sure that I'm keeping everyone safe at home, I want to take another look here and see what we come up with. So typically when we use this little device, you see the circle on your screen, it is telling us about the wind. The green that you see is wind moving in the same direction. If we had any red in there, like these little splices that you see right there, that would be an indicator of wind moving in a different direction. Again, this tornado warning was issued just before the top of the hour. It will be allowed to expire in about 15 minutes. All of the information that I am seeing at this point is showing us a non-event. So it is very possible that we saw a funnel cloud move down and then jump back up into the clouds. Certainly not out of the question that there's a shelf cloud, some heavier rain, lots of lightning and thunder here. But at this point, the information that I'm seeing is not showing me that radar indicated rotation. It could have been very brief. However, if you live in the area where this red polygon is, make sure you are in a safe place in your home. Now is not a good time to be outside looking, seeing what the clouds look like, things of that nature. We want you to be safe. I'm here to make sure that you know what's going on in your neighborhood. Now, otherwise, I'm going to zoom back out here and see if anything has changed. But right now, that has been our only warning up until this point. We do have watches. We have these tornado watches in effect until 9 p.m. this evening. This was a good call by the National Weather Service. Certainly we're seeing some of that going on now, but again, I want to check back in with the radar one more time and also with the National Weather Service to see if we have any new information for what's going on again in Greene and Owen counties. At this point, there is no new information from the National Weather Service. This warning will be allowed to expire in approximately 14 minutes. I'll be right here for you behind the scenes. I'm going to take one more close-up look for you. A lot of the rest of the area not seeing any activity at all. It's kind of the way it is in, thunderstorm in August. Some people get them, some people don't. One right there just outside of Riley, just a regular thunderstorm there. But one more time, we're going to take a look here at Greene and Owen counties. At this point, I'm not seeing any information that would lead me to believe that we have any rotation out there. Now, Hunter, when I come back, I'll have more on your forecast for the rest of this evening, plus what's in store for the remainder of the week. We'll be back in just a few minutes with a forecast update.
All right, thank you so much for that update, Eric. It's now time to take a quick look at some. Back in the Wabash Valley, the storm team's keeping a very close eye on the radar. Eric Stidman and Matt Brooks are in the Weather Center, and they join us now with an update on what we're looking at. Guys?
All right, Hunter. Well, meteorologist Matt Brooks here with me now, and we are keeping a very close eye on the Storm Team 10 storm tracker. As you know, we have a tornado warning in effect for the red polygon you see there on the screen, and hopefully when we come back on the other side of the break, I'll be able to tell you that it has been expired. We're keeping an eye on it. Your forecast is next.
Now, the Wabash Valley's most accurate and reliable newscast continues. with Storm Team 10's Eric Stidman.
All right, well, thank you for staying with us here on News 10 First at 5. Eric Stidman here with meteorologist Matt Brooks behind the scenes. Just as I mentioned before the break, I suspected that tornado warning would be allowed to expire. So let's zoom in a little closer down here to where it was. We had a tornado warning in effect until 5:15 Eastern Time. That has been allowed to expire. It was for parts of Greene County as well as Owen County. It was associated with this little thunderstorm right here. It is now moving out of the fringe area for News 10 into Monroe County. And so we still have a little bit of rain out there, but at this time, no warnings. Now there's still a thunderstorm watch in effect for Owen and Greene County until 9 p.m. this evening, but no warnings. Also a little bit of rain rattling around in Clay County right now. This is just south of Brazil, but no watches or warnings here. You can probably expect there to be some heavier pockets of rain mixed up in this, maybe a little lightning and thunder, and just one dot there northwest of Farmersburg. That's what we can expect at this time of the year. It's summer in Indiana. We've got all the ingredients we need to make thunderstorms, so we've had a couple, and if anything else becomes severe throughout the course of the evening, I'll be sure to let you know about it. And I've got to thank meteorologist Matt Brooks for coming in. He's been in for me this morning. Kevin's on vacation. All right, so it's 87 right now in Terre